Hi, you guys. Hello and welcome to my page. Typically, I'm sharing with you, gosh, my hair's a mess. Typically, I'm sharing with you vintage ideas. And today, this morning here, I'm getting ready to go to a friend's house. She's having an Ohio State party. And I was preparing, I couldn't decide between two different dishes what I wanted to make. So I made them both. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I'll do a blog post. I don't know, yeah, I can probably do a blog post on both. I'll do a blog post on these stuffed mushrooms. Hi, honey. Oh my goodness, watch this recipe. You're gonna be really proud of your mom. Hey, Abby. Yeah, stick around. Give me like 5 minutes here. So first of all, the recipe that I'm doing, I'm just putting a few together so I can show you what they're gonna look like so you can decide if you wanna hang around. We've posted this before, but this is what they're gonna look like. And then you drizzle on this glaze. Oh, I keep the lid off, there we go. It is a balsamic vinegar, let me put my glasses on. Who can see these little things? There we go. Okay, it's a glaze of balsamic vinegar and Modena. I don't know what that is, but it's a balsamic vinegar glaze, okay? I got it at Kroger, and then I just squeezed just a little bit of glaze on each one, okay? If the words are in the way, you guys can just shove them over. But you just drizzle or squeeze, whatever. I don't know how all your glazes might come, but I will give you guys pictures of all of this in the, good morning, Esmeralda. I was at Target yesterday. I met my friend Christy. Haven't seen her in years. She looks just the same as ever. Beautiful, sweet, such a sweet girl. It's a shame we live an hour apart. But yeah, so I got to go to Target. That's where I found it. Thank you. So, okay, you guys, here we go. I'm going to assemble this. I'm going to read you the recipe, and I just messaged Beth to see if she had like I have grease and stuff on this from making it so many times, but I just messaged her. She's probably at work, so I'm going to see if she can post a link for us, but it is, okay, you don't need to look at that either. Okay, it's called Beth's Brussels Sprout Bacon Brie Bruschetta. Beth's Brussels Sprout Bacon Brie Bruschetta. Okay? Okay, so you fry some bacon, a half a pound of bacon. I did that, and then you chop up Brussels sprouts. So you take a Brussels sprout, I cut it in fours, and then I laid it down and chopped it, okay? And so they're little tiny pieces. Let's see. And then I mixed it all together. So I've got my fried bacon. I fried the bacon first. I fried my Brussels sprouts also separately in a separate pan, and added, you know, the little minced garlic bottles that you can get. So I put a couple of scoops of of garlic in my Brussels sprouts. Okay. So then you just put it all together once it's cooked. So I have bacon, Brussels sprouts, and garlic. That's all that's in here. Bacon, Brussels sprouts, and garlic. It's 2 cups of Brussels sprouts, a half a pound of bacon, and it says 3 cloves of garlic. So if you're a super chef and you can just bust up your own little garlic cloves, it calls for 3. Otherwise, I did a couple spoonfuls of the minced already done. That's how I am. Then you have a wheel of Brie. I have my Brie cheese. And then I bought a baguette, one of those. I felt very sophisticated at the grocery store. You know when you put fresh flowers in your basket? Oh, whoops, I just put a hole in it. But yeah, so I had this fancy bread sticking out. It's fancy to me. I don't eat this all the time. But I had fancy bread sticking out, fresh flowers. You know, you feel so fancy at the grocery. You know, wherever you can feel fancy, it's always fun. So you take, let me show you. So then you take and you slice it. So I just used my little bread slicer, and I sliced up a few slices off of the big one. And then I'm taking the Brie and I'm spreading it onto, and it's too bad you can't tell which baguettes have holes in them, which ones don't, but this one has some holes. And then I just take a little, you can't see. I just take a little pinch from the pan. Let me move it and I'll show you. We'll do another one. I just take my pan here, and okay, let's do another one. Okay, so I'm using my Brie. I'm spreading my Brie on here. It's you guys. Okay, we're all friends, so I can tell you what I did a dumb thing this morning. These are the things you need your mom for, right? So I don't do a lot of cooking like this. So I bought the Brie cheese, right, at Kroger. And I opened it up, right, like, you know, and it had this white stuff on it, and I scraped it all off. I didn't know you were supposed to eat that. And then I started thinking, it's a fine line there. And then I noticed there's like lines of it in here. So I called my mom. I'm like, hey, you're supposed to scrape that off. And she's like, no, honey, you're not supposed to scrape that off. So now I'm trying to incorporate it back in as I spread. Now listen, Linda, we're all friends here, so don't be telling anybody how dumb I am about Brie cheese, okay? It's our little secret. I'm sharing this recipe with you. Yeah. Oh, you've never heard of Brie? Okay, Esmeralda. I might have to flip it. This brand is at Kroger. It's BRIE. It's soft ripened cheese, and it's this brand. It's President, but there's a thing over the E, so I don't know how you say it for sure. But I really hoed up all of that with that. So, but yeah, it's the only time I think I have one other recipe. Actually, I do, and actually I have it right here, but I have an alternative for that one. So, okay, and then so you just put that on top and you drizzle your drizzle. So, because it's so fro shizzle. Oh man. Okay, here we go. No, I'll read it to you because I don't know if Beth can post this or not. It would be good with goat cheese. Yes, I think any kind, I mean, probably even a Philadelphia cream cheese, just a mildy sort of flavor, you know, but this called for Brie, so I wanted to follow, you know, as much as I could. Oh, shoot, I'm supposed to brush it with olive oil. I forgot to do that. Oh, well. I could probably drizzle. Okay, help. I only have a handful made. I forgot to, it says any type of olive oil to brush on the bread will be fine. I'll just do it on the rest of them. Do I have to do it? I feel dumb. I'm Italian. Oh, well, you guys, I feel so much better that you guys haven't heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of it. And I know it's kind of fancy and they serve it like with a wedge and just like in the picture. And see the white, see that white? And so, of course, when you're dipping into it, you're dipping in here. So I wasn't sure about the white stuff. Yes, we're going to throw it. Oh, I can do that. I can take a screenshot, but it's got some grease spots on it if you don't mind that. But Beth's going to post it officially. I just don't know if she has it right now. She's at work. So I will post it. We've posted it before. I'll look for it. I just didn't have, you know, I'm on the run here. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I've got to, I had turned my oven on. And it's 350, by the way. It's 350. So, okay. Okay. So, wow. Okay. Here we go. Beth's Brussels sprout bacon Brie bruschetta. 1/2 pound of bacon, 2 cups of chopped Brussels sprouts, 3 cloves of garlic, a wheel of Brie, reduced balsamic vinaigrette, and I used this glaze, the baguette loaf, and any type of olive oil to brush on your, thank you for the stars, Michelle. Any kind of olive oil to brush on the bread. Okay, so don't forget, I forgot that part. You cook your bacon, then you cook your Brussels sprouts. You add your garlic and Brussels sprouts to the bacon after it's all cooked up. And you cook it for 5 to 7 minutes on medium to low heat. You slice your bread. You brush your bread with olive oil. Spread the Brie cheese on. Add a tablespoon or so of your Brussels sprouts and bacon, and then squeeze a little balsamic vinegar on top. Place it in the oven 5 to 7 minutes and keep your eye on it after 5 minutes. Let it cool a little bit because it will be hot. And she says, I hope you enjoy. So, yeah, we did do this before for you guys. We were going to throw in little, you know, little recipes for y'all. So from time to time, just because it's fun. I have another one for you. I mentioned it to you and I got the stuff to do it, but I haven't made it yet. And I promise I won't make it without you. It's those cinnamon rolls with the apple pie filling thing. So I won't do that without you guys. So oh shoot, I just made another one without the olive oil. Okay, so that's all we're gonna talk about that. Now I have another thing that I'm making. Now my stepdad is German. He's a very good cook. His name is Franz Brewer, and he makes these stuffed mushrooms, and they're amazing. And I take them, don't forget the olive oil. I know, actually I'd probably better, let me just grab it right now. If it's sitting there, I won't forget. Thanks, like having my friends here in my kitchen with me. Thank ya. Okay, now it's here, so I will not forget. There, I'll put it right on the board. So, okay, I haven't cooked these yet, but you get the small portobello, like baby bell, I think they call them. Okay, and then you snap. I did this to do a blog post, so I wasn't even going to show you guys this, but you snap the little stem off of your mushrooms. You wash them, of course, and then you put a little bit of butter and a little bit of that minced garlic in there. And then the secret ingredient is this, and I will put this in the blog post. If you guys get my emails, you'll get this recipe. But this is, they call it Maggie, M-A-G-G-I-E, but it's actually W-U-R-Z-E, and I don't know how to say it. It's a German it kind of reminds me of a soy sauce, but it's an extremely wonderful flavor. As a matter of fact, Abby had a makeup artist who wrote a cookbook, and she is from, it's not Brazil. Not Portugal. I can't think. Abby, are you still here? Where is the Bohemian peach from? Bohemian. Where would that be? I can't think. She lives in Georgia now. Is where she got the peach. Anyway, I'm looking. So Abby gifted me her cookbook because I love her. Paulina Brand is her name. And I love following her on Instagram. Her things are beautiful. And she uses a lot of this, and she calls it Maggie in her cookbook. And I'm like, I know what that is. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you look at recipes, like, I don't know what that is, so I can't make it. So, yeah. So back to the bruschetta that I'm talking about today. It is a balsamic vinegar private selection from Kroger. I was just at Kroger, and I'll put a screenshot of it on there for you guys. But yeah, do you scrape out the gills? Oh, I didn't. After you break off the stem, I find the gills are strong. I never heard to do that. No, he never told me to do that, but he likes strong things, and we all love his mushrooms. So no, didn't do that. Never heard of it, but I know what I've seen them in there. I know what you're talking about. So butter, just a tap on the end of a knife, just a teeny dot, a little bit of garlic, just a few little shakes of Maggie. It's just a liquid, a few drops. And then my mom discovered, instead of Brie, we use Brie, or maybe he did, I don't know, they both make them, the Philadelphia chives and, oh shoot, see, I wasn't going to show you this one, but here I am. I can't keep a secret. Where did I put it? Right here. Okay, hang on. This is chive and onion, the Philadelphia cream cheese chive and onion. So I stuffed it with that, and then I put mozzarella cheese on top. I think that's what she used. Maggie sauce. Okay, where do you get the Maggie? I will post a link for you guys. Be watching for my posts, and I'll post you a link for what I can here on the two kind of secret ingredients. That Maggie is like a secret ingredient, and that is what makes these mushrooms fabulous. So added the mozzarella, and then they'll just go in the oven like 350 for maybe 15-20 minutes. I don't know. I just watch it till it looks a little melty. So anyway, I'm going to finish whipping these up, but they're super easy, and I'll be sure to post the recipe because I just thought it's party season coming up, right? It's like, you know, Thanksgiving appetizers and Christmas parties, and everyone's going to see people and stuff. So what a great, let me get the brush for my olive oil here. I have here. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to remember. Yes, it is Maggie. I did put, have you heard of Maggie? Do you know about Maggie? Abby must have jumped off. I don't know if she answered or not, but okay. Oops. Oh, geez, I almost spilled it. So, okay. Can you tell I'm trying to hurry? I think the game's probably already started and we're like 45 minutes away. Okay, so there, I'm just brushing a little bit of olive oil on there. I don't dare do that to the rest. I probably could sneak a little drizzly drop on top of each of those, but does it really, I mean, really, with all this other crap on there, will they really miss a little olive oil? Right? Don't tell them. If someone says, oh, I don't really like that, I'll just assume they got one without the olive oil. So see, you just keep spreading, like this one's got another hole in it, so you just keep spreading it on. And I know I went over those mushrooms fast, but if you're in my email, if not, message me your email, or you can text it to me at 740-273-6693. And I will put you on my email list if you send me your email address. And then you'll have the recipe, because I think that's the only way I'm going to put that out there besides just talking about it here today, okay? Because, yep, I'm being sneaky and I want your email addresses just because I want to be able to stay in touch with you. I'm trying to text you and email you, and I promise you I will not bother you very much. Especially on the emails, you'll get one a week. That's it. Unless I have something happen super exciting, but usually it's just my blogs, and we're usually creating crafty things. Boy, I'm making a mess because I'm hurrying. Randy just came down, so I bet you he's going to say I'm ready to go. And I got to bake these yet. He'll wait for these. He likes them. All right. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to jump off of here. You get the idea. I'll look back through the comments while we're driving up there. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I'll put you on our email list. You don't have to do that. You can message me 740-273-6693. If you don't want to put your email out there, that's fine. Okay? And then I will see you again. Oh, thank you, Darlene. She just messaged me. Whoop, whoop. I will be sure to send you girls the recipe here. We've already got the blog scheduled for this week, but we'll see maybe next week. Okay? Thanks, Esmeralda, for the stars. You guys are all awesome. I'm off to get these in the oven so we can get going to our party. Have a great day, you guys. Bye-bye.